Families and guests, may I have your attention for a brief announcement. Our commencement ceremony will begin in a few minutes, and we share your excitement about this important achievement. To provide all guests with the best possible experience, we ask that air horns and other noisemakers not be used during the ceremony to avoid interfering with the announcement of graduates' names as they are recognized for their achievement. We also request that guests not stand in the aisles or attempt to go onto the field to take photos or video during or after the ceremony. Finally, we ask that guests remain socially distanced from other groups and wear face coverings when not seated with their group. Thank you for your support of our Lamar University graduates as their hard work and effort is recognized in our commencement ceremony.
Lamar University's story began nearly a century ago, and from the beginning, LU was destined for greatness. In 1923, South Park Junior College was established in Beaumont, Texas. As decades passed, South Park Junior College transformed from Lamar College to Lamar State College of Technology, focusing on engineering and science. This created the foundation for a future that would truly change the world. In 1971, Lamar State College earned its official university status. LU quickly grew with more educational facilities, degree offerings, and student population. With enrollment in the 1970s approaching 11,000 students, LU was becoming a bustling community. In 1973, the iconic Mary and John Gray Library rose 8 stories above campus, housing one of the largest collections of learning materials in the state. Attention was then turned to the growing athletics program. Construction of the Montaigne Center was completed in 1984 and to this day remains one of the largest indoor arenas in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. Growth and reputation continued hand in hand throughout the 80s and 90s, with numerous campus expansions and a growing, pride-filled alumni base. In the early 2000s, Lamar University set its sights on reshaping education with technological advances that brought the classroom outside its traditional 4 walls. Distance learning and online education became a strong option for thousands of students. Today, more than 9,000 students enroll in courses delivered fully online with the same highly qualified instructors. Now home to more than 17,000 students, Lamar University continues to reach new heights and expand more boundaries while educating and graduating highly trained, motivated individuals.
The atmosphere when you drive under that bridge by the Montaigne Center, it just gives you a feel of somewhere that you need to be there. It really does.
Lamar is so strong right now. I mean, they are so much bigger. They have so many other options. I mean, the beautiful campus. They have all the amenities that you need, and it's home.
I think Lamar University is the best value for your dollar, and it gives you real-world experience.
Lamar University's come a long way. They've put a lot of time, energy, and efforts back into the campus. The campus has completely changed since I've been there. I mean, it looks incredible.
Don't miss those moments. Don't miss those opportunities to establish lifelong friendships and relationships that won't ever die.
Even after I left Lamar, they didn't forget about me. You know, I walked away, but they didn't. And so they still support, they still send things. And so I still like that they stay connected.
There were years after I left that other professors know me and know me by name. So there was that camaraderie. And I think these professors generally more focused on the development of the student and getting us ready to go into a workforce.
You can't get a more hands-on education anywhere. I'm surprised that more people don't take advantage of that.
Lamar got me ready to jump into real life and real world scenarios. I was able to get into the world and not stumble on my feet.
We look at people, we want to see work experience, we want to see extracurricular activities, and we get that from the people that we see at Lamar.
Yeah, I can tell a Cardinal when I see one.
Everything that you've done has prepared you for this. If you don't know where to go, lean on the alumni, lean on your classmates. You're all in that together.
When you go out into the world, remember what Lamar instilled in you.
And once you get where your goal has been, don't forget about Lamar. I mean, they helped you to position you for that success. Remember those that are right behind you too.
Good evening. Commencement ceremonies are held at the end of each term and recognize the many achievements of our students. Out of respect for all Cardinals and their families, we ask that graduates return to their seats after taking their photo and remain seated until the ceremony concludes with the singing of our alma mater. Finally, diploma distribution in the Montaigne Center will not begin until after tonight's ceremony concludes.
Ready to start? All right. Please rise, if you're able, for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Congratulations to the May 2021 graduations. Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Brenda Nichols, and I have the pleasure and honor to serve as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. We gather today to celebrate your focused dedication, determined efforts, and deserved achievements in the demanding and competitive arena of higher education. For years, our graduates have been striving to reach these educational milestones that we're going to celebrate today. Graduates, you've made it. Congratulations to each and every one of you for achieving your goal. Congratulations. And better than that, now that you've had your last final, it's time to set new goals. We challenge you to continue to learn, to use your knowledge, and to excel throughout the rest of your life. Pablo Picasso put it well: the meaning of life is to find your gift, and the purpose of your life is to give it away. This weekend, we've had more than 2,056 graduates, and they come from 21 counties outside of the United States, 36 states other than Texas, and 344 cities and towns in Texas. 510 of our graduates are here tonight, and another 360 are participating virtually. We welcome you all. This commencement, Lamar U will graduate students from Baytown to Bangladesh, from Netherlands to Nepal, and from Sour Lake to Saudi Arabia. Our graduating class forms a diverse population of nationalities, demographics, aspiration, and achievements, united by the thread of higher education. Candidates, many people supported you along this journey, and I'd like to have you join me as we express our appreciation to them. Would the parents of our candidates please stand? Parents? Would the grandparents of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Would the spouses, children, grandchildren of our candidates please stand and be recognized? Would the friends and other relatives, our candidates, please stand and be recognized? This afternoon, we share the joy of commencement with all of you, and thank you for joining us. At the heart of Lamar University is a supportive and nationally acclaimed faculty. They have provided our students with a contemporary and valuable higher education that is second to none. Due to the diligence and efforts of our faculty, our graduates are knowledgeable, highly skilled, and properly prepared for life and careers. We want to recognize our faculty that are here, as well as those who are watching online. Faculty, stand. Receive our applause. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of Lamar University, Dr. Kenneth Evans.
Good evening. I'd also like to extend my congratulations to all of you. Job well done. Congratulations. It's also my responsibility to introduce a few people here. So I'm going to ask you to hold your applause until I've completed. Off the stage here to my left is Dr. Vicki McNeil, Vice President, Student Engagement. Dr. Robert Spina, Dean of your college, the College of Education and Human Development. Dr. Poonam Kumar, Associate Provost of Academic Affairs and Digital Learning. Dr. Jerry Lynn, Associate Provost for Research, Dr. Arna Almquist, Vice President, Information Management and Decision Support, and also Dean of the Mary and John Gray Library. Dr. Talissa Thibodeau is actually not to my left, she's over here. She's the Dean of the Rios Honors College and one of our readers tonight. Dr. Robert Wagner, Executive Director of Campus Operations. Dr. Brett Welsh, Associate Dean of the College of Graduate Studies. Dr. Hector Flores, Associate Vice President and Dean of Students. And Dr. Teresa Hefner-Babb, Executive Director, Planning and Assessment. Also over here on my right are Dr. Katrina Brent, Assistant Provost, Strategic Enrollment Management, and Dr. Dan Brown, Associate Provost, as well as Dr. Lisa Wines, Associate Professor of Counseling, and one more of tonight's readers. Candidates, I again extend my congratulations to you. A college degree in general, and for many of you because you're receiving graduate degrees, is rare indeed among the American public. Oscar Wilde once stated, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." As odd as that statement may be, it resonates, I think, particularly true right now. You have been empowered with an education that gives you a set of tools that few people on the planet have. Use them wisely. Candidates, congratulations.
Well, this is a point in the ceremony where it is my distinct honor to introduce as your commencement speaker for his final Lamar University speech, a man I've had the pleasure of working with for the past 8 years, Dr. Kenneth Evans. As you all know and can see from the program, Dr. Evans is the 15th president of Lamar University, a first-generation college student, a published researcher, and an award-winning teacher. I am beyond words to say how much his leadership has meant to this campus. He has brought us through hurricanes, snowstorms, tornadoes, plant explosions, and successfully navigated a global pandemic. All the while, he never forgot our customer, you. One of Ken's major themes for all 8 years was consistently about one student at a time. I can't express to you how much his vision and leadership has meant to changing Lamar University. He will be remembered for his commitment to the underserved, the first generation students, minority students, and those needing extraordinary accessibility. Under his leadership, LU became a first-gen forward university. We were named an emerging Hispanics serving institution, a disability-friendly school, and he created a task force to bring on inclusive excellence to our campus. This is a student who met with students personally and listened to them. He built relationships with the neighborhoods and our campus. If I had to describe him in one word, it would probably be builder. He has built spaces for us to teach, study, learn, research, and relax. While his parting for new endeavors this summer brings much sadness to many of us, his efforts have positioned us for a great future. Please help me welcome Dr. Ken Evans.
Thank you, Provost Nichols, deans, members of the faculty, and friends, and most importantly, all of you. Congratulations again on your achievement. It's been about 8 years since coming to Lamar University to serve as president. My wife Nancy and I were excited to be here because we believed in this university's mission and, more importantly, what it could become. We focused on improving the campus appeal, from public art to flower beds, on new buildings like the Science and Technology Building that would enhance interdisciplinary research opportunities, the renovation of the Setzer Student Center and the Quad, and most recently, the Welcome Center. We now actually have a front door to campus. I'm rather excited about that. I dedicated our efforts, as Provost Nichols indicated, to one student at a time. You know, it's really easy when a university becomes large that you lose track of the one person and each one who makes a difference. We focused on the underserved, on the first-generation students, I'm one, and those with disabilities. The undergraduate research initiative has flourished due to dedicated faculty willing to work with our amazingly talented students. You know, I don't know what history will say about my legacy, but I'm going to guess it'll probably say something about bringing Starbucks to the library. Oh well. Have you considered what your legacy is going to be? You know, I'd ask you to give it some thought. There will be, either in reality or in somebody's mind, a painting of you when you leave this planet. That painting will depend on the colors that you put into the palette. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, you're going to be a college graduate, in many cases a multiple-time college graduate. Some of you are locked and loaded on continuing to go back to school, and I congratulate you for that. As noted earlier, you know, college degrees are rare, and certainly graduate degrees are even more rare. The truth of the matter is, we simply were not going to let the pandemic hold us from not having a ceremony. So I thank you for tolerating sitting out here for a ceremony, but at least we're able to have it. And I'm excited to be able to share this moment with all of you. The patina of this day will wear off. Ultimately, what defines you will be where you go from here. You know, often we talk about ourselves based on what we have: a truck, 2 sons, grandchildren, a doctorate, a career in higher education. Yes, I resemble that characterization. We also define ourselves by our past and the choices we make. It may surprise you to know that I was a college dropout. I was content with the notion of working in the equestrian industry and eventually owning my own horse ranch. I went back to college for a variety of reasons, but in large part it was because of a woman I met during my freshman year, and I just couldn't get it out of my mind and my heart. She later became my wife. The rest was history. I stand before you because of the choices I made and, frankly, the choices I didn't make. You know, sometimes we allow others to define us. There's a famous set of studies that demonstrates the powerful effect of stereotypes and how context, appearance, language, and much more determine what people expect of us and how they choose to treat us. You know, surprisingly, we've known this phenomena exists for a long time. It's called the Pygmalion effect. Yet individuals remain confined to these stereotypes. You know, perhaps you've experienced that type of behavior. Sadly, others don't consider the totality of who we are, and quite frankly, often we don't really recognize our own talents and capabilities. One of the great things about being a college educator, and I know there are many educators out here tonight, is the opportunities we have to help students discover their hidden talents. You know, I've observed students discover their ability to do research and write journal-worthy articles that were ultimately accepted for publication, and they were undergraduate students. How cool is that? Students who were shy and unwilling to speak in public became student government leaders. Freshmen from areas outside of Beaumont who were absolutely petrified of coming here met lifelong friends. As you move from this stadium, I'd ask you to keep in mind what passions define you. Do you like music? Do you like to dance? Do you like to cook? Do you like to paint? Don't deny yourself those passions. Don't wait to the end and find that you wish you had done the things that were so passionate for you when you were younger. What defines you is also your commitments. Doing what you say you're going to do is part of your integrity. You made a commitment, whether it was to yourself, to your parents, to your children, to your husband, whomever, that you would be sitting here today. And you did it. Some of you juggled multiple jobs while going to school, have dealt with the same stuff we all have: hurricanes, tropical storms, freezing weather, plant explosions, and now, of course, over a year-long pandemic. Yet you sit here today, champions of your own fate. This accomplishment is, frankly, far more than a degree. It's a testament to your fortitude. There's, frankly, no other graduates on this earth who are leaving a university sometime during this relative time period we're looking at who have accomplished what you have. They've certainly not dealt with the challenges that you have. You are an amazing group of people, and you deserve to give yourself a round of applause. Do so. What defines you also is how you treat others, and I know you know that. I remember shortly after I arrived in Beaumont, I observed the condition of the area that abuts campus. It's called South Park. It was apparent the city really needed to step up its commitment to our area. While my role was the president of Lamar, and I never forgot that, it was also to be a citizen of the neighborhood where we lived and worked. We took our case to the mayor and the city manager. You know, and to their credit, they invested the resources needed to clean up, a great deal of the issues that the community was confronting. That in turn has resulted in a community garden. Maybe some of you have seen it, that the neighborhood is proud of. We, along with the community, have also raised funds for special classrooms in the K through 5 grade schools in the surrounding neighborhood. We have 8 committed, a number already in place, and we hope to complete that task within the next year or so. So as individuals with new degrees, you have a number of qualities that are going to define you. By way of illustration, Lamar graduates have built spacesuits for the astronauts. They've been responsible for quality control for every major NASA space mission over the past 2 decades. They're rocket launching experts. We actually have some of the top chefs in major restaurants across the United States, top-level administrators who are helping to transform K through 12 education, major business owners who are modernizing ways in which we receive freight and unload it from container ships, lawyers who have litigated landmark cases, and doctors who are saving lives as neuro and cardiac surgeons, and the list goes on. These alumni are proud of you. I know you're proud of them. Reach out to them. I know they'll reach out to you. Be part of that community. You know what? Making a difference doesn't mean solving global hunger, although frankly it'd be great if you could. But it begins with maybe reaching out to somebody in your neighborhood who needs a meal or a handout, maybe working at the food bank on a voluntary basis. You know, change happens one person at a time, one gesture of kindness at a time. I'd ask you to make a difference. Use your talents, use your skills, dance. Congratulations, graduates. It's been my distinct honor and privilege serving as the president of Lamar University, your university president, and I know you're going to make a great deal of difference in this world to come. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you again, President Evans, for your wise and inspiring remarks, and for your tremendous leadership, vision, and support of Lamar University's students, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends. James Patterson once said, "You become what you are," and what Kenneth Evans is a leader. It has been a great privilege for us to have him as our president for the past 8 years. Thank you again, Dr. Evans. We will now continue with the certification of graduates. Will the candidates for the doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate degrees from the College of Education and Human Development please stand and remain standing? President Evans, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Development, I am pleased to certify these candidates who have met all the requirements for the listed degrees.
This is the last time I get to do this. It's the greatest job in the entire place right now, I gotta tell you that. So, you ready? By the authority vested in me and Lamar University, by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been certified, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the world pertain to those degrees. Now, in keeping with university tradition symbolizing change, please move your tassel from the front right to the left Graduates, my sincerest congratulations.
Please be seated. President Evans, we will continue with the presentation of the graduating class of 2021, beginning with the graduates from the College of Graduate Studies and followed by the undergraduate in the order published in the program. After that, our graduates participating virtually will be recognized. Due to the coronavirus, we were unable to hood our doctoral candidates as we normally would. Instead, we have asked that they record their family members or loved ones doing so for us. We'd like to play a video montage of some of our doctoral candidates being hooded. Please enjoy. Now we will proceed with announcing our doctoral candidates. The candidates have all been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and the graduate faculty for the degree of Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership.
Jacob Peter Garlinger. Brandon Keith Hubbard. Diane Johnson. Stormy Deanne Limon. Janelle Elizabeth Maidley. Muhammad Ali Malik. Michael Lavon Manes. Elizette Hernandez Moret. Christine Hope Fars. Heather Scania. Tracy Elaine Schneider. Karen Deshawn Seamers. Michelle Talar. Regina Dawn Walker. Lauren Elizabeth Whitfield. Mark Edward Ibarra.
Before we continue with awarding degrees for the bachelor and master's degree, we would like to recognize a special group of people here tonight. There are Apple education people who began working with their students and us and Apple and leverage what they had learned into a graduate degree. Thanks to all, we are proud of your accomplishment and look forward to learning more about how you help change our future. Now we will continue with the presentation of candidates for the master's and baccalaureate degrees as published in the program.
Batul Al-Abedhedra. Nicole Ann Alexander. Monique Ann Almasan. Sheree Monique Alston. Fernando Andrade. Evelyn Anai Aresa. Alejandra Aranda. Jody Lynn Arguello. Paula Sofia Arroyo Cortesa. Jacob Thomas Atkinson. Aikisha Denise Austin Cleary. Keaton Scott Baker. Gabrielle Rose Ball. Stevie Donnell Ball. Lauren Elise Barrera. Ariana Leanne Bates. Desmond Kiri Battle. Elise Marie Belmont. Kendall Ariane Belleville. Carter David Benton. Myra Lucia Burnaby. Brianna Elizabeth Birdsong. Ashley Morgan Blackman. Jennifer Blanco. Diana Wuthridge Blasek. Shanitra Lachey Bonner. Michaela Michelle Bork. Gianna Boutte. Brandy Ann Bowers. Courtney Michael Boyd. Alexandra Brooks. Caleb Benjamin Brown. Consuelo Buentello. Catherine Camille Bunch. Kimberly Rachel Burke. Okay. Sandra Gail Burley. Allison Dana Butler. Christina Ray Cabello. Renee Lynn Caldwell. Mateus Kambui Milhamens. Ashley Nicole Kano. Rochelle Alicia Carter. Alejandro Casas. Veronica Ibarra Castillo. Yasmin Castillo Aguilar. Anthony Robert Cesario. Courtney Renee Cheney. Myra Garcia Chapa. Keisha M. Charles. Flora F. Chavez. Geta Shayeb. Kali Danielle Cheatham. Christine E. Child. Emily Ruth Sinkay. Mary Elena Cisneros. Tiffany Nicole Clark. Tiffany Janitra Clayton. Nylisha Capri Coleman. Shalonda T. Collins. Catherine Ann Colson Rodriguez. Jana Lene Compion. Jasmine Coney Stewart. Donja Renee Cook. Candace C. Cooper Charles. Shambrika Courtney. Lauren Dever Cowart. Patience Meliora Blythe Creech. Courtney Monique Kumbi. Marcos Damian Davila. Melody Maria Davis. Anna Michelle Debro. Megan Sorrell D. Marisa Del Toro. Tasha C. Dennings. Lori Ann Dettenheim. Zaira Yasmin Diaz. Jasmine Kayla Simone Dobbins. Stephanie Michelle Durant. Dwayne E. Mitchell. Andrea Devon Dykes. Megan Renee East. Derek Jerome Edwards. Erica L. Elizondo. Jeremy Michael Ellis. Megan Alexis Ellison. Melissa K. Elrod. Desiree Kaylee Enderly. Ellie Escalante Law. Ashley Elizabeth Evans.
Joe A. Evans. Bobby Joe Fawcett. Iris Linehan Brianni Fiau. Stephanie Nicole Finch. Gabrielle Flores. Marina Flores Orman. Alyssa Lynn Flint. Kelly Ann Foley. Tiffany Nam Fondal. Marissa Denise Ford. Brandon Terrell Foy DeLee. Jennifer Lynn Frank. Channing John Fredrickson. Juan Manuel Frigiomil Cedino. Jessica Marie Froglick. Christopher John Fudge. Flor Carolina Fuentes. Don Rodham Foltz. Filomena Maria Gallegos. Faustino Garces Jr. Victor Garcia. Anna Carmen Garza. David Garza. Gamaliel Garza. Vanessa Marie Garza. Dana Kathleen George. Marissa Razo Gloria. Sabrina Pearl Gloria. Amber Louise Godby. Clay Allen Gabi. Clarissa Ann Gonzalez. Camille Kimberly Gordon. Christina Marie Goss. Demetrio Denise Graham. Ariel Renee Greenawalt. Christina M. Greenwood. Joseph Wayne Gross. Christina Maria Guerrera. Taylor Brianna Guillory. Joshua P. Hall. Manal Fayez Hamdan. Camilla Latrice Hardaway. Kayla Dawn Hardy. Tiandra Lachey Harlan. Jana Lee Harlow. Andrea Renee Harmon. Rebecca Charvon Harris. Latravia LaShawn Hatter. Alana Nevada Jacobs. Caleb L. Hinton. Alice Marcel Henson. Cynthia Gradzinski. Laura Ann Hernandez. Daphne Douglas Hicks. Caprice Ladavin Hill. Monica Dotson Hoang. Casey Lane Hodges. Lori Ann Holscher. Nicholas C. Haynes. Rhonda K. Hooten. Christy Amber Hobson. Fatima Gamal Ibrahim Hassan. Ethel Marie Jacko. Denicia Janelle James. Ebony Shanice Generic. Johanna Patricia Jimenez. Diana Lynn Joaquin. Alyssa Brooke Johnson. Christina Nicole Johnson. Candace Jean Jones. Lucinda Marie Jones. Nathaniel Joseph. Judy Thu Lu Pham. Lenora Jean Kellum. Brandy Kemp. Myra Larisse Kirscher. Martha Marciela Kurtz. Megan Patrice King. Angela Renee Knott. Lisa Marie Knowles. Lauren Elizabeth Koenig. Cheyenne Marie Korth, Kimberly Ann Kroll, Wendy Cherie Lavergne, Andrea Lawhorn,
Julie Elizabeth Lawrence, Yolanda Rochelle Lazenby, Tian Kim Lee, Gary Ryan Leary, Jenny K. LeBlanc, Judith Ellen Lee, Latoria Precious Trahan, Maurice Locke, Jewel Sarah Lopez, Maria Alexandrina Laredo, John David Lowe, Laura Adriana Lozano, Michelle C. McLean, Stephanie Marie Magallanes, Cynthia Mancha, Tamala Monique Marion, McDaniel Mark Asandu, Juan Cristobal Marquez, Megan Joy Martin, Iracema Martinez, Laura Lorena Mata, Cynthia Renee May, Letitia Marie Mays, Melissa Spiller McCammon, Nancy Elaine McLean, Misty Brooke McCoy, Doria Janelle McDowell, Shauna Renee McGowan, Christy Lorraine McGraw, Monica McIver, Christopher Joseph McClellan, Lindsay K. Melanson, Amy Revia Melby, Amelia M. Melendez, Barbara Beth Mendez. Gonzalo Josue Mendez. Jill Nicole Medke. Guadalupe Karina Meyer. Jasmine Kendall Miller. Happy birthday. Marquisha Mansell Miller. Damon Vervis Mitchell. Cassandra Dewan Mitchell Lyons. Marisa Yesenia Montano. Anthony Joseph Montes. Misty Darlene Moore. Tiffany Milton. Sheila Young Moore. Cheryl Hicks Moorhead. Sandra Maribel Morales. Claudia Helena Morales Hasham. Jose Roldan Moreno. Liliana Moreno. Rachel Teresa Morez. Mark Damon Morrison. Jamie Elizabeth Morton. Angela Denise Moss. Neria Andrea Montu. Jessica Lynn Mulkey. Lori K. Mullins. DeLesla E. Murphy. Courtney Brianne Myers. Gina Luisa Navarro Ward. Sandra Dor Negro. Carlos Levon Nelson. Dustin Bennett Nessel. Marissa Leanne Ortiz. Rebecca Ortiz. Irma Palafox Yamamoto. Paris, Alexandria, Demia Patton. Kia, Gabrielle Pearl. Jamie Marie Peak. Melissa Marie Pena. Kendra Simone Peoples. Aida Lizette Perez. Stephanie Michelle Perez. Shamitria Antoinette Perro. Jimmy Lynette Pickering. Shelly Elena Pierce. Connie Marie Pope. Bianca Rochelle Prosperi. Carol Lynn Chubb Pugh. Crystal Ann Pugh. Jolene Jean Risanen. Aubrey Tina Ramirez. Courtney Ann Ramirez. Keely Jane Ray. Kelly Rain Red. Vicky LaShawn Reed Caldwell.
Catherine D. Reeves. Monica Joyce Raywalt Krishna. Amy Liddy Rains. Melanie Garcia Resendez. Jennifer Renee Ryder. Jessica Dean Riggin. Diane J. Rivera. Amy Lee Roberson. Victoria Marie Roberts. Ron C. Robertson. Judith Rodriguez. Rachel Rodriguez. Roxana Magdalena Rodriguez. Fabiola Elizabeth Rodriguez Anaya. Jennifer Rosas. Jade Alexis Ruiz. Jessica Marie Salgado. Jennifer Lauren Salinas. Ayada Michaela San Luis. Christina Alanis Sanchez. Maria Elisa Sarmiento. Allison Denise Scott. Kristen Elise Scott. Haley Lynn Sebesta. Marcos Arturo Serna. Kaylee Roundtree Sharp. Carisha Cravan Shaw. Cody Dale Sheffield. Angela Gale Short. Nicholas Dodds Skelton. Jashawn Edward Anthony Schlusher. Justin Smith. Nathan Matthew Sotelo. Jasmine Odessa Sotelo. Sarah D. St. John. Denisha Yvette Stiggers. Erin Lynn Johnson Stripling. Lydia Suzanne Stroman. April Nicole Stubbs. Kayla Jo Swift. Rachel Diane Tanruther. Sonia R. Tanruther. Chloe Ann Tapia. Mary Trogdon Talon. Brittany Lenise Taylor. Christina Lee Taylor. Gladys Lakova Tende. Brianne Janae Thomas. Dana L. Thomas. Franchelle Dominique Thompson. Kelly Marie Thompson. Tracy Suzanne Thurman. Alexis Sheridan Thurston. Catherine Anastasia Townsend. Erin Giselle Turk. Jamila Cedris Tyson. Nia Olay Waiziku. Harold Ivan Valdez. Andrea Valencia Hernandez. Lori Sandell Veazey. Luis Raul Velasquez. Miranda Ventura. Adrian Villagomez. Lucretia Monique Walker. Marcus LeVar Walker. Juliet Alexandrina Walsh. Janie Ruth Want. Elizabeth Ashley Washington. Deanna Dawn Waters. Latre Tiante Waters. Samantha Jo Welch. Shannon Westbrook. Brian Kirklet Christopher White. Courtney Page White. Rebecca Coons White. Melissa Starkey Whitelaw. Michelle Wickens. Angela Yvette Williams. Antoinette Williams. Malika Deshawn Williams. Latori Williams Blair.
Arkina Dante Wilson. Macy Nicole Wilson. Janae Anthea Witter. Christy Lynn Wood. Whitney LaBeouf Wood. Catrice Shanta Wright. Ryan Lewis Wergler. Allison Blacksher Udarian. May Zogby. Judy Ann Jolene Admin, cum laude. Franklin Yurandir Alvaro. Shanice Lachey Allen Green, magna cum laude. Anaí Rivas Bas, summa cum laude. Hannah Lynn Beadle. Tanisha Nuche Berry. Crystal Lynn Blanchard. Cameron Jordan Bouillon. Briella Shatara Box. Sharonda Denise Brown. Brady Noel Bryan, summa cum laude. Bernice Carbajal Arroyo, magna cum laude. Capricia Nuche Carter. Asa Carlette Chapman, magna cum laude. Miracle Nicole Clay. Catherine Ellen Collins. Angelina R. Conklin. Keone Charday Cornelius. McKenna Bernice Cowart. Alexis Lorraine Cox. Lorenzo J. Dean. Elena Grace Deason. Melissa Kathleen Ehrlich, summa cum laude. Nate Furley. Madeline Lee Fry. Matthew James Gator, cum laude. Sean Cade Groves. Let's go. Lacey Nicole Hayquist. Amani Zahi Ahmad, magna cum laude. Julianne Danielle Hansen, summa cum laude. Michael Glenn Helms, cum laude. Samuel Troy Heslip, summa cum laude. Michael Alexander Hoke. Tia Riche Jackson. Brittany Ann James. Carlton Jamar Johnson II, summa cum laude. Monica Estelle Jones. Rabia Afzal Khan. Jesse R. Laverne, magna cum laude. Michaela Rose Leclerc. Kara Lynn Litchfield, summa cum laude. Kelsey Nicole Littleton. Shayna Nicole Lyons. Jocelyn Casey Markram, cum laude. Clarissa Michelle Martinez. Carolyn Marzo. Christopher James Messina. Mireya Lillian Michelle, summa cum laude. Stacy K. Moore, summa cum laude. Ashton Nicole Morgan, cum laude. Han Song Win, magna cum laude. Caleb Robert Odin. Rosa Palacios, magna cum laude. Addison Lynn Patton. Jasmine Angel Petway. Viana Isabella Posadas. Tiana Janae Rainey. Emma Oceana Rayo, cum laude. Michael James Ruley. Garrett Kyle Roundtree, summa cum laude, plumber candidate. Strand Douglas Saunders. Jada Jeanette Smith. Lauren Alyssa Smith, summa cum laude. Kayla Elaine Eugenia Thomas. Kiara Davian Thompson. Haley Marie Tyner, cum laude. Jonathan Michael Umbenhauer. Caitlin Elise Urban. Emma C. Walter, summa cum laude, Rio Honors College graduate. Amanda Gail Wilcoxon. Jade Nicole Woody. This concludes the announcing of our graduates. Let's give them a big round of applause. Woo! Robert Tyler Agnew. Denise Aguilar. Sergio Aguilera. Cameron Heath Ainsworth. Ahmad Abrad Balnabi Alali. Lanedra Charmaine Alexander. Wafa Hussein Alkani. Jared Jonathan Alton. Whitney Cecilia Alvarez. Evelyn Gail Anderson. Sharon Colleen Anderson. Edward Alexander Andrews. Allison Brooke Arnold. Jordan Kanya Ayers. Mutahara Aziza. Jessica Lee Bagley. Grishma Bajara Sharia. Amanda Veronica Bala. Amanda K. Barlow. Joy Jane Barreras. Andrew Tomas Batista. Brandon Lee Bumgardner. Graduating magna cum laude, Joel A. Betancourt. David Wayne Betancourt. Vicki Lynn Blanche. Reginald Peter Boseman. Braxton Glenn Boudouin. Heidi Isabel Busas. Hassan Lamar Bratley. Elizabeth Patricia Brenner. Natalie Joy Brown. Toy Diamonique Bruce. Shalisa Leanne Budwine. Linda G. Burnett. Chloe Jordan Busby. Ninfa Margarita Cadena. April Marie Calvert. Kinsley Shanae Campbell. Israel Cantu. Brian Harris Carnes. Kelly J. Carnot. Christopher Clinton Carpenter. Kaylin Gail Carter. Nokoni Irene Carter. Christina Noel Catapang. Troy Clay Caton. Eusebio Cervantes. Pega Chavoshi Shamani. Lisa Monet Chapa. Myra Garcia Chapa. Catherine Watwood Chisholm. Brett Randy Chiu. Lauren Ray Clayton. William Kyle Clemens. Brittany Michelle Coleman. Charles Neville Collins. Tabitha Corinne Cooper. Catherine Correa Hicks. Stephanie Lynn Cortez. Graduating magna cum laude, Tyler Ethan Cawthorn. Mary Christine Cawthorn. Linda Christine Cox. Pamela Diane Crawford. Kristen Mackenzie Hattie Crowhurst. Stephanie Johanna Kubias. Dawn Michelle Cunningham. Catherine Schaefer Curry, Elizabeth Burrell Dansby, Melody Maria Davis, Drew Thomas Dawson, Kevin Christopher Dawson, Ana Maria de Leon, Elizabeth Diaz, Can Trung Din, Kimberly Lynn Dixon, Wade Andrew Daughter, Monica Joy Drager. Graduating magna cum laude, Nancy Susan Duhan, Sherry Lynn Dunn, Dagoberto Duran, Sarah Elizabeth Durham, Blair Elizabeth Dykes, Chantrice Ivory Dykes, Amber Nichols Easterling, Marcus Aaron Eves, Michael Onyemashi Eshendu, Elizabeth Mariah Eckert, Ayana Sharonique Edwards, Carrie Graham Ellsworth, Joey P. Elizondo, Lindsay Ann Elliott, Tina M. Enderly, Michael James Enright, Adriana Esparza, Esmeralda Fabella, Benjamin Ayomide Familui, Courtney Renee Ferris, W. Brody Fierce, Shaniqua Charday Fills, Scott Allen Florenza, Darianne Deshelle Alexandra Fitzpatrick, Juliana Flores, Veronica Flowers, Stephanie Lynette Fogel, Chelsea Lachey Frederick, Charmaine Edwina Freeman Green, Carrie Georgette Fritz Thomas, Cheryl Denise Frost, Maricela Salinas Fuentes, Heather Renee Folson, Alfonso Gamboa, Nicole Gambrell, Elizabeth Camille Garcia. Graduating summa cum laude, Karen Manuela Garcia, Jeffrey Joseph Garkow, Amy Malia Gar, Jeffrey Thomas Gilchrist, Ashley Michelle Gilmore, Christopher F. Gloga, Elizabeth Ashley Gobea, Erica Diane Godey, Robert Scott Gonzalez, Marlene De Hoyos Gonzalez, Katie Bouquet Gordon, Nancy Govia, Rio Honors College graduate, Grace Elizabeth Granger, Brandon John Gregg, Allison Marie Guidry, Ryan Lee Guerrero, Katina Michelle Guidry, Gaylyn Yvonne Guillory, Zachary Thomas Gutierrez, Christy Lynn Hall, Tamara B. Hancock, Badrul Haq, Edward Vance Hardiman, Jamie Lynn Harmon, Ryan Alden Harrelson. Graduating summa cum laude, Donna Dion Harrison, Brittany Imani Hart, Madeline Annette Harwood, Ryan Clark Hadier, Shirami Leray Hawkins, Michael Brian Henderson, Kristen Danielle Henry, Jessica Nicole Hensarling, Ricky Earl Hinton, Taryn Nicole Hirsch, Rebecca C. Hafer, James Anthony Hogarth, Crystal D. Holmes, Ansel Terrell Howard, Stephanie Michelle Hudson, Ikechukwu Kalechi Iwezi, Kevanisha G. Jackson, Jennifer Vance Jett, Hanling Gia, Joel Varisi John, Amy Elizabeth Johnson, Brianna Bonet Johnson, Charlisa Nichelle Johnson, Samantha Renee Junick, Emmanuel Binyu Karawa, Kenneth Keith Kearns, Dawn Christine Keller, Ashley Lakita Kelly, Patricia Ann Kennedy, Dallas James Killingsworth. Graduating cum laude, Cynthia Diane King, Tim Anthony Claver, Jordan Taylor Knight, Melinda Allison Cram, Sonia Elaine Latouche, Nicole Lauren Lawrence, Roman T. Laws, Heather Nicole Lay, Suzanne R. Lee, Amy Michelle Leggett, Lauren and Kathleen Leo, Pamela Ann Lewis, Holly Erin Little, Audrey Hope Long, Emily Claire Lopez, Andrew Joseph Luffman, Shirley Renee Lowe, Lisa Marie Lucio, Shelley Ann Loomis, Gardenia Therese Malbrough, James Russell Manning, Mary Teresa Martinez Gonzalez, Carlos Luis Martinez Jr., Deanna Gabriel Martinez, Amanda Crochet Mason, Sherry Ann Massey, Brittany K. Matthews. Graduating summa cum laude, Nicholas Christopher Mayer, Ramesh Gesteni Bates Bonyabate, Trevor Edward McCaffrey, Earl Arata McGee, Hannah Nicole McGoo, Erin Rose McVeigh, Jared Troy Meacham, Travis Lee Meacham, John Jody Meisetschlager, Anna Mejia, Haley Elizabeth Malikian, Melissa Nicole Mendoza, Chad Eric Mihalski, Catherine Michelle Mills, Latoya Minifield, Ruda Mohawichi Abdallah, Nayab Momin, Mallory Long Morgan, Gloria Johnston Morris, Haley Elizabeth Moyer, Kristen Mary Mudd Lounder, Maria Crisol Murillo, Christy Sherry Murray, Holly Nartz, Jessica Marie Negrete, Nicholas Andrew Nelson, Kimberly Van Wyn, Ava Romanowska Ninomaya, Linda Patricia Tim, Max Ryan O'Connor, Laura Faith Olvera, Lashonda Yvette O'Neill, Elizabeth Blaine Orth, Adriana Luisa Ortiz, Christy Rhodes Owens, Candace Lorraine Pear, Danielle Renee Palmieri, Jeffrey Ryan Pennell, Shenglei Han, Emily Marie Parfait, Caritza Anali Pascual, Joseph Anthony Patrick, Catherine Ann Pena, Blanca Estela Perez, Haley Perry, Latasha Lene Perry, Kevin James Peterson, Eric Truong Pham, Christine Hope Ferris, Amanda Britt Pinkard, Donna Adkins Pittman, Trista Rebecca Pittman, Carolyn Marie Potets, Deanne Denise Purcell, Danielle Foster Quaid, Anthony Dylan Reagan, Crystal Priscilla Rahman, Eric Demond Ransom, Jennifer Neal Rapstein, Paul Michael Raska, Crystal Deanne Ray, Danielle Ray, Amanda Lee Redwine, Joseph Reel, Akila Latoya Richards, Mary Ann Richardson, Dawn D. Ritchie, Jennifer Beth Roble, Daniel Rocha, Selena Nicole Rodriguez, Ruben Rodriguez, Hera Raquel Paredes Rowe, Rosa Torres Romero, Brandon K. Ross, Amy Green Russell, Rosalind Lizette Russell, Nicole Kendall Reisner, Betty May Sicardo, Maisabel Webb Saldivar, Ira Arhan Solani, Adam Ryan Schwartz. Graduating summa cum laude, Vincent Cole Seacrest, Karen Deshawn Schmears, Sonia Turobiarte Silvera, Heidi Marie Serrano, Connie Fogel Sharp, Kaylee Roundtree Sharp, Shelley Suzanne Shaw, Tara-Lynn Denise Shelton, Rodney James Shields, Patricia Kathleen Shoemaker, Karen Louise Sylvia. Graduating summa cum laude, Bhavani Marie Simon, Kyle Bradley Simpson, Laura Elizabeth Simpson, Camry Brianna Sims, Austin M. Smith, Erica Bliss Aaron Smith, Erica Columbus Smith, Jacqueline Harris Smith, Katie Holmes Smith, Jeremy MacGyver Smith, Martha Elizabeth Solomon, Jose Manuel Sosa Gomez. Graduating magna cum laude, Jesselyn Sarah Spivey, Tammy Lynn Spose, Christiana Von Remy und Stahl, Alex Jared Stallings, Lindsay K. Stauffenberg. Graduating summa cum laude, Shay Abigail Stegeman, Catherine Nicole Stewart, Tana Yvette Stremple, Colby Martin Strickland, Megan Noel Swain, Amanda Lynn Swem, Sydney Rhodes Taylor, Hannah Leanne Taylor, Gregory Meadows Turpening, Cheryl Carlin Terry, Amanda Michelle Thompson, Andrea Marcia Thompson, Melissa Ann Thompson, William Joseph Thompson, Amanda L. Threet, Ashley Joanne Tickus, Daisy Lisbeth Tijerina, Kenya Estefania Torres, Kristen Mimi Tran Domingue, Kayla Ann Trimborn. Graduating summa cum laude, Ashley Nicole Trimpey, Bernardino Daniel Tristan, Anthony Frank Tucciaroni, Kristen Ann Tudor, Vanessa Tercios, Ryan Lee Van Cleve, Jessica Hope Van Thor, Irene Sofia Vidal Puertas, Adela Waldo, Brittany Ann Walker, Juantina Shinia Walker, David Stephen Wallace, Derek Scott Ware, Skylar Rochelle Warren, Kimberly Maxfield Wasmuth. Graduating magna cum laude, Gabrielle Hashiko Watanabe, Michael D. Watkins, Jana Lee Watson, Brandy Elise Webb, Pam Weir, Daniel Leona Wells, Aaron Noel Wimpy, James Lloyd Werner, Anne Marie White, Maisha J. Wiley, Jayla Marie Levon Williams, Joshua Isaiah Williams, Tabitha D. Williams, Denise Elaine Willis, Michelle Ann Wilson, Jerry Michael Winfrey, Christopher Wood, Christopher Paul Woods, Tara Denise Woods, Amber Lee Yoakum, Zhulong Zhang, Tong Zhao, Shenlin Zhao, Catherine Elaine Zrebsky.
Hi, my name is Fred Vernon, and I have the privilege of serving as president of the LU Alumni Advisory Board. Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you. Armed with your Lamar University degree and the skills you gained here, I know you can accomplish anything you set out to do and that your future is very bright. Welcome to the Lamar University alumni family. You are joining a strong Cardinal network of nearly 100,000 alumni living and working in every field imaginable in 67 different countries, every state in the U.S., and every county in Texas. The Office of Alumni Affairs exists to keep you, along with past and future graduates, connected with Lamar University and with each other throughout your lifetime. The office coordinates events and activities for alumni, which include organization and class reunions, alumni homecoming and pre-game parties, social events, professional development events, networking events, community service projects, and the presentation of our annual Distinguished Alumni Awards. We also work to connect alumni with our current students and academic programs, and we also have an alumni board. We love hearing from alumni. Visit lamar.edu/alumni to stay informed about alumni activities, resources, and to keep us up to date on what you're doing. As a graduate, you will start to receive Cardinal Cadence, the university magazine. Follow us on social media for fun contests and giveaways, news, event notices, digital gatherings, and much more. As you embark on your future careers, further studies, and all the other journeys throughout life, Lamar University never leaves you. You are and will always be a Cardinal. Don't forget, Lamar University will always be your home. Your moment is here. Your moment is forever.
In closing, congratulations to all of our graduates and a thank you to all of our guests for sharing commencement with us. We want you to know that you're not leaving us, but rather joining our international network of alumni. Graduates, use and share your education to make a difference in your life, your family, and your community. Now please rise for our alma mater, and at the conclusion, stay for the fireworks. Then graduates will recess to the Montaigne Center to pick up their diplomas.
Lamar, to thee we're singing, voices raised on high. We will forever love thee, laud thee to the sky. We will ever need thee as our guiding star.